Time, as we experience it, moves in one direction, forward. We see objects age, stars burn out, and galaxies drift apart. But what if the universe itself was rewinding, reversing its course in ways we can't easily perceive? Could time itself be an illusion? Or is there a deeper cosmic mechanism at play? For centuries, scientists and philosophers have debated the nature of time. While everyday life suggests that time only moves forward, certain physical laws don't necessarily enforce this direction. Some cutting-edge theories suggest that under the right conditions, the universe, or at least parts of it, might be moving backward in time. This article explores the possibility that the universe could be rewinding right now. We'll examine the nature of time, the expansion of the universe, and the latest scientific theories that challenge our understanding of reality. If time can rewind, what does that mean for us, and how would we even recognize it? Let's dive into the science behind this mind-bending possibility. One of the greatest mysteries in physics is why time moves in only one direction. This concept, known as the arrow of time, governs everything we observe, from the way we age to the way galaxies evolve. But what actually determines this forward movement? The most widely accepted explanation for time's direction comes from entropy, a measure of disorder in a system. According to the second law of thermodynamics, entropy in a closed system always increases over time. This is why a cup of hot coffee cools down rather than spontaneously reheating, or why shattered glass doesn't piece itself back together. The universe as a whole follows this same rule. It started in a low entropy, highly ordered state, the Big Bang, and has been increasing in disorder ever since. If entropy defines the direction of time, could there be regions of the universe where entropy decreases, effectively reversing time? Some physicists believe that in certain scenarios, entropy might not always increase, opening the door for a possible rewind. Even though the fundamental laws of physics, such as those in classical mechanics and quantum mechanics, work the same forward and backward, we don't experience time running in reverse. The arrow of time appears to be a large-scale phenomenon, dictated by entropy, gravity, and the structure of the universe. But what if these conditions were different? Could there be places in the universe where time is flowing backward relative to us? Some theories suggest that a mirror universe might exist, where time runs in reverse. Others propose that at the edges of black holes or in exotic quantum states, time could behave in ways we don't yet understand. With this in mind, let's explore the expansion of the universe and how it relates to the possibility of time rewinding. The universe as we know it began with the Big Bang, an event that set time, space and matter into motion. Since then, the universe has been expanding outward, with galaxies moving away from each other at an accelerating rate. This expansion has been one of the key reasons why we perceive time as moving forward. But could a reversal of this expansion mean that time itself is rewinding? Scientists have long observed that galaxies are receding from us, as evidenced by redshift, the stretching of light toward the red end of the spectrum. This was first discovered by Edwin Hubble in the 1920s, leading to the conclusion that the universe is expanding. The further away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving. This expansion is driven by dark energy, a mysterious force that counteracts gravity and pushes the universe outward. However, some cosmological models suggest that this expansion might not last forever. If dark energy were to weaken or reverse its effect, the universe could begin contracting, leading to a potential big crunch, a scenario where the universe collapses back into a singularity, possibly resetting time in the process. Scientists use two primary pieces of evidence to understand the universe's expansion. One, redshift of galaxies. The further away a galaxy is, the more its light is stretched due to expansion. But if this redshift were to shift back toward blue, it could indicate that galaxies are moving closer together, suggesting a possible reversal of cosmic time. 2. Cosmic microwave background radiation. The faint afterglow of the Big Bang provides a snapshot of the early universe. Some researchers have speculated that anomalies in the CMB could hint at regions where time behaves differently. If the expansion of the universe were to slow down or reverse, it could mean that time itself is also reversing on a cosmic scale. But what would that look like? Could there be evidence that such a process is already happening? To explore this further, let's examine theoretical possibilities that could explain a rewinding universe. If time is not an absolute one-way street, could the universe itself be reversing without us realizing it? Several scientific theories suggest that under certain conditions, cosmic time could be rewinding. Here are three major possibilities that challenge our conventional understanding of time's flow. The Big Crunch hypothesis suggests that if the force of gravity overcomes the expansion of the universe, everything could begin contracting. In this scenario, galaxies would start moving closer together. Cosmic structures would collapse back into a dense singularity, similar to the Big Bang, but in reverse. If time is tied to the universe's expansion, this collapse could mean time itself is moving backward at a cosmic scale. While current observations suggest the universe is expanding at an accelerating rate due to dark energy, some models propose that dark energy could weaken or even reverse, triggering a contraction phase. If this happens, time's arrow might flip as entropy decreases rather than increases. An alternative to the Big Crunch is the Big Bounce theory, which suggests that the universe goes through endless cycles of expansion and contraction. This would mean that time is not an infinite one-directional flow, but part of a repeating cycle. Some physicists argue that quantum effects could prevent a true singularity, allowing the bounce to occur. If our universe is in one of these cycles, it's possible that in another phase of existence, time could be flowing in the opposite direction, relative to what we experience now. One of the most fascinating theories is the Janus universe, proposed by physicist Julian Barber and his colleagues. One half of the universe moves forward in time, our universe. This means that in another part of reality there could be beings experiencing time in reverse from our perspective. This theory aligns with fundamental physics, as many of the equations governing reality allow for time symmetry, meaning that if one universe can exist moving forward, another could exist moving in reverse. If time were rewinding in certain regions of space, how would we know? Scientists look for clues in the behavior of galaxies, quantum experiments, and the cosmic microwave background. Next, let's dive into quantum mechanics and how it challenges our understanding of time. While the large-scale universe seems to have a clear arrow of time, the rules are different when we zoom into the microscopic world of quantum mechanics. At this fundamental level, time doesn't always behave as we expect, raising the possibility that parts of the universe could already be rewinding in ways we don't perceive. One of the strangest aspects of quantum mechanics is that many of its fundamental equations work the same forward and backward in time. Unlike everyday physics, where broken eggs don't reassemble themselves, quantum laws don't strictly enforce time's direction. For example, Schrödinger's equation, which governs quantum wave functions, doesn't care whether time moves forward or backward. In certain quantum interactions, particles appear to rewind momentarily before resuming forward motion. This suggests that at a fundamental level, time reversal is possible, at least in tiny, isolated systems. Could this behavior scale up to affect the entire universe? Some experiments have already observed time-reversing behaviors in specific quantum systems. For instance, in 2019, researchers at the Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology used a quantum computer to reverse the state of a quantum system, essentially making time run backward for an instant. Certain subatomic particles like kaons have shown signs of violating time symmetry under specific conditions. If time reversal can happen on a quantum level, some physicists speculate that similar processes might occur on a cosmic scale. Black holes, antimatter interactions, or exotic states of matter could create pockets of the universe where time runs in reverse, without us even realizing it. Black holes warp time dramatically. Some theories suggest that inside a black hole, time could run backward relative to the outside universe. Antimatter is another mysterious player in this puzzle. Some scientists propose that antimatter may behave as normal matter moving backward in time, hinting at an underlying symmetry between past and future. If such processes exist, it raises profound questions. Could our universe already contain regions where time is rewinding? Could we ever access them? Next, we'll explore recent scientific theories and observations that might provide evidence for time reversal on a large scale. While the idea of time running backwards sounds like science fiction, some recent discoveries and theories suggest that the universe might not be as one-directional as we think. From strange particle behaviors to cosmic anomalies, scientists continue to find hints that time reversal may be more than just a theoretical possibility. One of the most intriguing pieces of evidence for time reversal came from an experiment in Antarctica. In 2016, NASA's Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna, or ANITA, detected high-energy neutrino-like particles coming from below the Earth's surface. These particles, instead of falling from space, appeared to be moving upward, as if they were traveling backward in time. Some scientists propose that this could be evidence of a mirror universe, where time moves in the opposite direction. Others argue that these particles may simply be an unknown type of exotic physics rather than proof of a rewinding universe. While the mystery remains unsolved, the ANITA anomaly continues to fuel discussions about time symmetry in the universe. Black holes are known to stretch and warp time due to their immense gravitational pull, but some physicists believe that at the center of a black hole, time could actually reverse. The event horizon, the boundary of a black hole, creates a region where time slows to a near standstill from an outside observer's perspective. Some models suggest that when matter collapses into a singularity, the laws of physics might allow time to flow in reverse within the black hole. This raises an astonishing possibility. Could black holes be portals to a region where the universe is rewinding? While most evidence suggests that the universe is expanding, some researchers have explored whether parts of the cosmos might be contracting instead. A study in 2020 proposed that there could be a parallel universe where expansion is reversed, meaning time in that region would move backward relative to us. If true, it could mean that time doesn't flow in one universal direction, but instead varies across different regions of space-time. While there's no direct evidence for such a scenario yet, it remains an active area of theoretical research. So far, no conclusive proof exists that time is rewinding on a large scale. However, quantum mechanics, black hole physics, and cosmic observations continue to challenge our understanding of time's direction. If time reversal is possible, it could change everything we know about the past, present, and future. Could we one day travel to a part of the universe where time runs backward? Or is time's flow just a matter of perspective? Next, let's explore what the implications of a rewinding universe would mean for science, philosophy, and our everyday reality. If time is not strictly linear and can, under certain conditions, reverse or rewind, what would that mean for our understanding of reality? The idea of a rewinding universe has profound implications, not just for physics, but for philosophy, human perception, and even the fate of existence itself. If time were to rewind in a cosmic sense, would we be able to perceive it? The answer depends on how the reversal occurs. If the entire universe reversed, including our thoughts, memories, and biological processes, we wouldn't notice. Everything would unfold backward, but to us, it would feel just as normal as moving forward in time. If only certain regions of the universe rewound while others moved forward, we might observe bizarre phenomena, such as objects unbreaking, heat flowing from cold to hot, or people appearing to de-age. If time reversal happens only at the quantum level, it might not affect us on a human scale, but could still influence how fundamental particles interact. The concept of a rewinding universe raises new questions about how the cosmos will end, or whether it will ever truly end at all. Possible scenarios include a cyclic universe. If the Big Bang and Big Crunch are part of a repeating cycle, time might not be linear, but instead loop endlessly, meaning we could be experiencing just one phase of an eternal process. A reverse Big Bang. If time eventually rewinds, could the universe collapse and reset into another Big Bang? If so, would the next universe be an exact replica of ours, or could it play out differently each time? Quantum immortality. Some speculative theories suggest that if time can rewind on a quantum level, consciousness itself might be able to persist through different versions of time's flow. The idea of time reversal challenges many fundamental beliefs about reality. Does cause always precede effect? If time can rewind, then effects could theoretically come before causes, breaking our most basic assumptions about how the world works. Is free will an illusion? If time is part of a loop or can be reversed, are we truly making choices, or are we just experiencing an inevitable sequence of events in both directions? Can we control time? If time reversal exists naturally in the universe, could we one day learn to manipulate it, perhaps traveling to the past or even rewinding reality itself? The question of whether the universe could be rewinding right now remains one of the most profound mysteries in physics. While entropy and cosmic expansion suggest a forward-moving timeline, quantum mechanics, black holes, and recent anomalies hint at the possibility of time working in ways we don't fully understand. If future discoveries confirm that time can, under the right conditions, reverse or rewind, it would change everything we know about existence. Could we ever detect a truly rewinding universe, or are we simply trapped in a perception of time that blinds us to its deeper reality? As scientists continue to probe the secrets of time, one thing is clear: our understanding of the universe is far from complete. Perhaps in some distant corner of the cosmos, or even within our own quantum reality, time is flowing backward at this very moment.